Need a boost? Sometimes all it takes is tapping into your inner cool. Icebreaker's gum helps you unleash the confidence within. Each chew releases a rush of icy flavor powered by cooling flavor crystals, sending a wave of refreshment to reinvigorate all your senses. Icebreaker's convenient pack fits everywhere, from car cup holders to backpack pockets, so you can find your cool wherever you go. Grab Icebreaker's gum online or at a store near you.
When it comes to online college, Southern New Hampshire University is so good, it's scary. Listen, the facts don't lie. SNHU has degree programs that fit your goals, online classes that fit your life, and real support at every step. And if that wasn't enough, they've got some of the lowest online tuition rates in the U.S. This is an airtight case, you guys. Visit snhu.edu/morbid to get started. That's snhu.edu/morbid. Every good detective needs a partner to support them on important cases. Think of a State Farm agent like your sidekick, there to help you along the way in your search for coverage. State Farm can help you choose the coverage you need, whether it's for your home, car, boat, or even RV. With so many options, it's nice knowing you have help finding what fits for you so you can get back to solving all of life's bigger cases. Go to statefarm.com or use the award-winning app to connect with a local agent and get a quote. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello there.
Hello, everybody. We just want to jump on here before the episode starts to let you know it's a collab episode. And today we had the amazing, the hilarious, the wonderful, the
Talented,
amazing Halloween costume creator and whittler.
Oh, Whittler of the century.
Cameron Esposito.
Yeah.
And I'm sure whittler is actually on the resume that she presents.
But of course.
You know, Cameron's amazing. We had so much fun. We began this episode with a little just kind of fun Halloween trivia because this was our Halloween episode for the Wondery Plus subscribers. And we did that so the trivia goes until about 15 and a half minutes in there. It's going to be a little later than that with this intro, but I just wanted to give you guys the option. If you don't feel like listening to trivia, it's totally up to you. It was pretty funny.
I was going to say, you might not feel like it, but test it out a little bit.
And you know what? I just wanted to give you the option because we also covered the Hellfire Club and some hauntings associated with that, some murders associated with that. It's pretty interesting, but that starts around the maybe 16-minute mark or 17. Just wanted to give you the option, just so you know. But it was a really fun episode, and you can also check Cameron out at some live dates.
Hell yeah, brother.
She's going to be in San Francisco, November 12th. She's going to be in Seattle, November 20th, Vancouver on the 3rd of December. She's in Chicago on the 30th and the 31st of December. So that will be a fun show.
Honey.
And for next year in March, Burlington, Vermont, and a little place called Boston, Massachusetts, which you better believe we will be there.
Beantown, baby.
Laugh Boston. We're going to be there March 12th next year. So go check out Cameron because Cameron's really funny and we adore her a lot.
Yay.
So enjoy the episode, everybody.
Hey, weirdos. I'm Ash.
And I'm Alaina.
And I'm Cameron.
And this is Morbid. Cameron Esposito in the house.
Cameron, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, I'm in the Zoom house.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, not really actually, the house, but...
Actually, that's not true. I'm in your house.
Oh,
kind of.
Thanks for showing up. Where are you?
No, I mean, I thought maybe, I thought that would...
Which room?
I'm in the basement.
Oh, cool.
To you, the babysitter.
I'm sorry, it smells musty down there.
Was that a big part of babysitting for y'all growing up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When a Stranger Calls, was that, I can't remember if I think you're both younger than me, but I can't remember how significantly.
I'm 36.
What was...
I'm 26.
Okay, so yes. So 36, yes, that's still within the range.
Yeah.
26, I probably
we have the
Final Destination. I literally don't even know. What did you grow up with?
She had like the reboot.
I had the
think.
reboot of One Missed Call.
When a Stranger Calls.
When a Stranger Calls. Thank you. Yeah.
You had like
the
movie version.
Yeah.
And we had like the urban
Right.
legend that you tell people.
Yeah.
So scary.
So scary.
It used to freak me out wicked bad when I was babysitting, and I used to babysit my uncle's kids, and his house is also haunted on top of that, like on top of fearing that the call would
That's
be coming from
terrible
inside
news.
the house. It was a lot. It was a lot of pressure for like 14-year-old Ash.
We're getting paid enough.
No.
No, this is really bad. This is really, really
bad, guys.
It was bad.
And there was also that urban legend that went along with that. That was like about the babysitter. And she calls the mom and is like, why that weird clown statue is freaking me out. And she's like,
What?
we don't have a clown statue.
Have you heard that one
Oh,
before?
God.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know that one. What about the hook? It's scratching at the car.
Yes.
The car. They're making out of the car. The scratching. It's a hook.
It's a hook.
Or she takes off the ribbon. Whoa, her neck falls off.
Oh, that's
With
my
her
favorite
smiling.
one. I love that
That's
one. The
a good
green
one.
ribbon.
Have you ever seen the movie Urban Legend?
Oh, you know what? That is my era.
Oh,
No,
hell
I
yeah.
haven't, because I'm scared of everything. So I haven't really. There's a lot of. Actually, this is like because I live in Vancouver right now because I'm shooting a TV show, and the reason this is all going to make sense is like I'm scared of everything to a degree that's like kind of not okay. But I'm curious about it, right? So I read the summaries of things. I think we talked about this last time I was on the show, but I like read the summaries about things, or like I'll look up a still and then I'll try to match the moment. But I can't have them be moving pictures. I'm like creating movies again for myself.
I like
That's like
that.
the most
It's
I can do.
A good strategy.
And it is funny. Yeah, it is funny now that like that's how I've always been. But then I grew up and somehow work in Hollywood, and so sometimes even like there's a friend of mine that I've had dinner with up here, Liv Hewson, who's on the show Yellow Jackets.
Ooh.
Have you seen that show?
No,
Everybody,
I
it's
haven't
like on
seen it yet.
Showtime.
I need
It's like
to
about
watch
like a
it,
murderous group of soccer players or something.
Yes.
But like what I'm saying is now it's at the point where sometimes I know people that are in these things, and I have to say to them, I've heard such great stuff about your show, and I think maybe are you guys cannibals, or like what? Tell me about what you did today at work, because I
What'd you
can't see
do?
any of it, and I can't support you in this way. But I've seen the poster.
And I love
looks
it.
Great.
Very
The
cool poster.
You know? Yeah, there's a bee. Or
I was
something
going to say
on the
there's a
face.
bee on it.
There you go.
So nice.
Support
you
the
know?
bees.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, I'll support the bees.
Yeah.
Like
And
that's
you.
as far as I can. I tried to watch 5 seconds of that show. It just starts with a woman is running in the forest. That's all that happens. And I was like,
Man.
nope.
That's
Actually,
all you need. You're like,
I'm
animal.
out.
I can't do it. Okay, I can't do it.
I want to watch that. You're like the 40th person to suggest that lately.
Yeah.
That show.
It's supposed to be amazing. Yeah,
It is.
it's supposed to be
I've heard
amazing.
really good things.
Yeah.
Your home should show off who you are. Now is the time to boldly write the newest chapter in your home story. And your main character? It's Ashley. Ashley has styles that balance timeless appeal and modern trends to bring your personal look home. Yes, these are well-crafted and affordable pieces with eye-catching design, but they're also built to stand up to real life. With features like stain-resistant performance fabric, options that are incredibly durable, easy to clean, and stain-resistant with machine-washable covers. Plus, Ashley provides fast, reliable, white glove delivery right to your room of choice, so you can style your space without any stress. Ashley was nice enough to send us a bunch of new pieces for my pod lab at my house, and when I tell you they deliver it to your room of choice, unfortunately they did have to deliver to the attic, but they could not have been nicer about it. I got, or was gifted I should say, the Revion Lake sofa and love seat. It's in this like olive colored velvety fabric. It's so nice. I will say it is so freaking easy to clean because if you know me, you know that I have a white cat and a black cat and then a multicolored cat. The white cat loves to just roll all up on this furniture and leave his hair everywhere, but it's so easy to vacuum. I also got the Meili coffee table. So I have that, like I said, in my attic, but I'm ready to to order another one for my living room because this coffee table is so beautiful. It has this like antique old money vibe to it. I absolutely love it. And then finally, I got 3 actually of the core stone end tables. They have little shelves in them so you can dress them up and, kind of like personalize them to your style. I highly, highly recommend all of the pieces that I got. And I just recommend Ashley in general. It was such an easy process to shop with them and the delivery, all of that from start to finish. It was awesome. Visit your local Ashley store or head to ashley.com to find your style. Getting paid twice a month doesn't mean money is scarce. It just feels that way. That feeling makes you do weird stuff, like putting things on a card you didn't need to. Earnin removes that feeling. With Earnin, you can access up to $150 per day of money you've already earned, plus up to $1,000 between paychecks. Standard transfers take 1 to 2 business days with no mandatory fees, and expedited transfers start at $3.99 and cap at $5.99. 5 million people are already on it, and honestly, it's wild it didn't exist sooner. Download Earnin on the App Store or Google Play, spelled like earning money without the G. Type in Morbid under podcast when you sign up. It'll really help the show. Earnin is a financial technology company, not a bank. Access limits are based on your earnings and risk factors. Standard cash outs take 1 to 2 business days with no mandatory fees. Expedited transfers available for a fee. Tips are voluntary and don't affect the service. Available in select states. Terms and restrictions apply. Visit earnin.com for full details.
So should we jump into we have some Halloween trivia for you today.
Well, game show.
Well, obviously, I'm already sweating
I
because I laid the ground I can't even watch somebody run in the forest.
Exactly. So I think we matched this up perfectly.
We can start off like kind of easy because they're not all scary.
Come on, bring them.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. All right, Cam, do you know what was used before pumpkins to make jack-o'-lanterns?
Humans.
Wow, that's a great answer.
Although a great answer, no. The Irish actually started the tradition of making jack-o'-lanterns, and they used potatoes and turnips for jack-o'-lanterns, but then they realized that pumpkins were a lot easier and larger, and they could carve those.
Oh my god, wait. Did they carved them?
Yeah. They would put faces on them.
Takes a lot more skill.
Wow, they had better knives than I thought they did.
Sure did.
Yeah. Or maybe really sharp spoons that they just carved with,
Oh.
They had more patience than us.
They also had a lot of time.
That's true.
So much time.
All the time.
Oh, you know what? I'm forgetting. You're right. And skills.
Yeah.
Knife skills.
They
A different amount of carving. They're because this is the era where they're I made you a toy. It's a soldier.
I tinkered this.
They literally whittled this out of a tree branch.
Yeah, I forgot all
this.
Do you know when I was going through sad boy divorce times, I took a spoon carving class, and then I just would sit in my backyard. This is real.
I didn't even know that was real.
Hearts. I would whittle hearts out of wood and
that's
cut my fingers and be yeah, that feels right. And
oh my god, that's so emo.
You were love hurts.
You went through an emo phase.
Yeah,
that's great.
Very, very emo, yeah.
I love you were blasting My Chemical Romance
while spoon whittling. Time for a third question. What is the most commercially successful horror franchise of all time? This is a tough one for you because you don't even like them.
Oh, I would say Saw 2.
I would also think Saw.
Or Halloween.
Or I would even think maybe Nightmare on Elm Street. You guys are going to be as shocked as I was.
Project. No, what is it?
Oh, Godzilla. Godzilla.
What did
Exactly.
That doesn't even. That's a monster movie.
I was going to say, is that a horror?
But it's not a monster movie. That's sci-fi. That's not. Wait, did you say?
I did say horror franchise.
That's actually incorrect. That is sci-fi.
Yeah.
Because let's talk about this for a second. And I'm going to make a point. I'm going to make a case for why. So I don't know everything about this, but the monsters that are in the Godzilla universe, don't they come from the center of the Earth? They come from a different era. That's in the center. They come from the center of the Earth, right?
I've never seen Godzilla.
Yeah, I think they come from the center of the Earth.
But I believe
I think they come from the center of the Earth, and then that's and they merge through the oceans for that reason. I think for a monster movie to be horror, something has to happen to somebody. Am I wrong? Does that feel right?
That
like
feels right
to
to
be
me.
bit by something or sewn together by a doctor.
Yeah.
Like if you just come from the earth, I don't think that counts as horror.
I don't really think so either. I wish I had read that question before I asked
It's the biology of it all. I feel like if you just...
No, it's nice to break
know?
it down.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, because I would say that's sci-fi.
Yeah, there needs to be like
Sci-fi
some
monsters.
wound involved for a horror movie, you know? Or like some
Yeah, it
So
needs
then
to be like a
attack.
Freddy Krueger
Some wound.
kind of something bad
So-
happened
Yeah.
and you became that.
Yeah.
I think we're right. I
Yeah.
think I'm curious if it's actually, if we took Godzilla out of it for debate's
Right.
sake.
I
wonder
know
if
what it
is
would be.
actually the Saw movies.
You should Google it while I
I'm gonna
ask the
Google
next
it while
question.
because I gotta
There's
know
so
now.
many of them and they all do so well.
Yeah.
No, that's a very good point. When you said that, I was like, wait, I feel like my answer is wrong, or the answer that I have in front of me.
You're like,
Oh.
I won't take credit for this.
I'm simply not taking credit for it. However, I do have another question, and you might know this one. I didn't know this one. What item is banned in California on Halloween?
Toilet paper.
Close. Think vandalism.
Eggs.
Close.
Why
Do
did
you
I
want to
say
try
eggs?
one more
It's like, what do you
time?
mean, eggs?
What else can you do?
Yeah,
Eggs.
okay.
How do you
toilet paper.
vandalize a home?
Spray paint.
Ooh.
Oh,
What? What am I talking about? This has nothing to do with Halloween. Eggs.
We're like
Eggs?
crowbars. That's
I
what you do on
thought eggs
Halloween.
Vandalism? What?
What can you use?
Wait,
to-
but you already said toilet paper.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said eggs.
Light
Those are the two
vandalism.
vandalisms.
Light vandalism. You were on track with toilet paper and sort of eggs.
sort of eggs.
Pudding. Chocolate
Pudding.
pudding thrown at a house. What a
Wow.
terrible thing to do to somebody.
Great idea.
Whoa.
It's silly string.
Oh.
What?
I feel like I'm not mad at silly string. Like I'd be more mad at being toilet
Oh,
paper
silly
or
string is-
egged.
Well, maybe it's because of like the environment.
Oh,
Do you know what we used
yeah.
to do growing up if we were like really messing with somebody? So constantly people's houses were toilet papered that were in my friend group. But the other thing we used to do is fork somebody's lawn. Do you know what that is?
Fork somebody's lawn? No.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
where you
that?
take, I mean, and this is, by the way, like, this is not environmentally okay, but you take like a ton of plastic forks, stick them all into somebody's lawn. It is the most annoying thing to possibly remove
Truly.
are like thousands of forks.
That's
Wow.
diabolical.
It's also
I know.
dedication because you have to be in that
Damn.
person's lawn for like a hot second.
Well, I'm from the
bold.
suburbs, and so the things to do were destroy other people's homes
Yeah.
in ways that they could recover from, but their parents hated you for it. You know what I mean? Like,
Light
it's like,
vandalism.
Yeah.
what else was around? Yeah.
What were we supposed to do? Okay.
Also, I looked it up. The Conjuring series.
Oh, that
That
tracks.
makes sense to me too. I was like,
Mhm.
or it's like a ghost thing.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I knew it was like one of those new.
Yeah.
I know,
Paranormal
ghosty
Activity
things.
kind
I
of
would-
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
was
the
gonna
other one I was
say.
going to say. It was
It
I'm
probably,
surprised it wasn't that.
It probably was that for a while, and then Conjuring came and swooped in.
There's
Right.
a lot of
Yeah.
Conjuring movies.
and they do well.
There's
Apparently.
also a lot of delicious candy in the world.
Another segue.
Guys, do you know what the most popular Halloween candy is in America?
Razor blades. No, I'm just kidding. It's not razor blades.
Yes.
Is that even a thing? Do parents still check candy for razor blades? In
I am
toys from-
I am crazy, and I like my kids like have barely had any Halloween candy because I'm like, yeah, we'll go through this, and I end up throwing most of it out because I'm just freaked out that
Mm.
people have like touched it.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
more like open seals that people
Yeah.
are looking for.
Got it. Okay, so it's less actual razor blades,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
was for sure what I
Yup.
thought was in every Reese's peanut butter cup growing up.
100%.
What's the most popular candy? It's gonna be something like stupid. It's gonna be like a Three Musketeers or something dumb like that. No, it's
It's not chocolate. I'll tell
Oh.
you that.
what?
I know,
Not
right?
chocolate.
Outrage.
Starburst? No, that's nothing. It's not that.
It's not
is it
that.
Starburst? No, it's
Nope.
not
Licorice.
that.
No. That'd be wild.
This is hard.
Loose candy corn. No, it's not that. Oh God, I got nothing.
Oh, imagine
Little-
just getting loose candy corn.
Oh, how like somebody just has like a bowl of candy corn and they
Yes.
just plop some in your trick or treat bag. I'd be like, I prefer. Is that a trick you're pulling?
That's not a treat.
I'm only a chocolate candy person. So
I
if it's not
know.
a chocolate candy, I've got nothing.
Oh, I don't discriminate against candy. I love all candies.
Is it like a Mike and Ike?
No, but like I could see where your head's at.
That's the only other
It's-
candy I'm thinking of. What is it?
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
It's Skittles.
Oh. I thought that
Yeah.
was going to be like a deeper cut.
Skittles.
Just Skittles?
People
Wow.
freaking love a Skittle.
Damn.
I hate Skittles.
Really?
Yeah, what a useless thing.
Oh, I love
Seriously.
Skittles. I just don't like the new green ones.
I was just going to say, I don't like the new green.
because
I
it
like the
tastes like
lime.
Wow.
apple.
No, if I'm talking about a small thing that's covered in a shell, it's a peanut M&M.
Oh.
It's actually, that's it.
I like
Oh, I love a
M&Ms.
peanut M&M.
I don't like the peanut M&Ms, and I do like peanuts.
Ooh.
I think peanut M&Ms it's like a regular M&M is a betrayal of peanut M&M.
Yeah. I don't really like regular. Like I'll eat them if they're there and I'm like, wow, I
Yeah.
need chocolate. But a peanut M&M has that like little savory bit
A
to it.
peanut
Yes.
M&M feels healthy to me, and I don't
Yes.
want that when I'm eating my candy.
That's my own delusion too. By the
Yeah.
way, these are like this is like eating disorder remnants from a younger days where it's like a piece of candy that has a nut in it. Absolutely, I'm like
Health.
this is health food.
Yeah.
This is health and
So-
wellness.
Health benefits. It is heart healthy something.
You
I don't
can
know.
you can work on those behaviors and those thoughts, but they're still in there.
They
are.
There's
Oh, yeah.
There's still a part of you that's like peanut M&Ms forever.
And they just taste good. They're just
They do
good.
taste good.
Meh.
Nah, like agree to disagree.
All right, and this is just a random percentage question for y'all. What % of U.S. homes decorate their yards for Halloween or their homes?
Criminally low.
20,
Yeah.
Higher than that.
32.
Higher than that.
40.
Higher than that.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
54.
50?
Oh, so close with the 54.
55. 53. 52. Whoa. Look at me. I nailed it. 52.
Wow, that's shocking.
Yeah.
I know. I was surprised by that too. That's like half of us.
Damn.
Wow.
I'm like, not in my neck of the
That's like
woods because
50% of us.
I'm the annoying neighbor with all my Halloween decorations out and nobody else in town is decorated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels. Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Did Godzilla write the percentage there? Because that feels wrong.
Well,
Maybe.
it was a
feels
super
right.
Perhaps.
secret identity person that put them together. But yeah, that was our Halloween trivia for you. And now
I think we did great.
I think you both did so wonderful. You get the prize of recording together. Whoa.
Yay!
Woo!
I have
You
a
win
Halloween
a
trivia.
recording.
I have a Halloween trivia.
Ooh, what
It's-
is it?
It's what was I for more Halloweens than any other?
I have that question too. I wonder if
Okay,
our
well,
answer is the
do you-
same.
Do you both have one that you were you do you both have one you were for multiple Halloweens?
Do you? I don't think you do. You change it up every year.
I do change. I was something for multiple Halloweens, though.
Oh, you were? Okay,
Mhm.
let's all give our answers, but we should all
Okay.
guess, right?
Okay, yeah.
All right,
All right,
can you give
so-
us any kind of hint, Cam?
I don't. How do I not like give it away?
I know. I was just thinking that.
Actually, I whittled something that was a part of this Halloween costume.
Oh,
Okay.
were you a witch?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I was thinking you like whittled your wand.
A
Yeah, that's a
pirate.
good idea. But I was a
Mm.
pirate. I was a pirate for one
All
Halloween.
right. I was
I've
thinking
never
whittled
been
the
a
sword.
pirate. Whittled something to be this character. Anybody from Star Wars, and you did a lightsaber.
Ooh.
No, that's such a good that's such a good guess.
Okay.
This is the thing I whittled. It really would. Well, there'd be something attached to it, but it really would be made of wood in sort of like a
Made of
traditional,
wood.
in the real world setting.
Were you
There'd
a
be something
beaver?
attached to it. What'd you say?
I said,
What'd you
were you a beaver? Or a woodchuck?
Multiple times.
many, many times.
Okay, you want additional hints?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe one more.
Stealing from the rich, Sherwood Forest.
Oh, Robin
Maid
Hood.
Marian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Robin Hood.
The way that I
Oh.
almost just said Peter Pan. I confuse Peter
You
Pan
do.
and Robin Hood constantly. It's like
Robin
a problem
Hood.
in my life.
Oh, that's a good costume.
That is a good
I was
costume.
Robin Hood for multiple Halloweens. I whittled my own bows and arrows that like then I wore on my back in a quiver that I made out of like a belt with like a piece of
Hell yeah.
That's rad.
felt on it, and it would all constantly turn upside down and dump the arrows out. You know what I mean? Where you're just like, some kids had like a full costume that they got from the store, and then there was me.
And then
And
there
then
was
just,
me.
like,
I think yours was better from the sounds of it.
Homemade is
Yeah,
always
it was
better.
It's true.
Yeah.
Always.
All right. What was yours, Alaina?
Mine,
Or what's your hint? So
I'm
me
trying
and
to
Cam
think.
can try to guess.
this is really hard to
I know hints are
hit
hard.
without giving it away.
You would think that I would know too.
It is something in, it's like a horror movie version of somebody in the medical field.
Oh, Dr. Frankenstein. No.
It was like a generic version. It was like a mad scientist.
You were that a couple years.
I was like 3 years a mad
That's
scientist.
That's
awesome.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like huge hair and everything.
Yeah,
And
I love
it
that.
Yeah.
checks. Like that checks out.
Yeah.
I
And then
love
I just
that.
like
I love that.
became a mad scientist.
Yeah, here we
I
are
love that.
today.
So there we
Yeah,
go.
Totally.
Great. All right, mine's gonna be hard, and you know the
I
answer,
know
so
what
you
yours
can't
is, so I
guess.
won't
So Cam,
guess.
you're in this one alone.
Okay.
Help me come up with a hint, Alaina. That doesn't give it away.
There's a Tim Burton film
Yeah.
about this.
Boom. There you go.
An animated
You
Tim
were a
Burton
corpse. You were a bride.
I was a
You were-
dead bride.
Yes.
Oh.
Nailed it.
I was a dead bride for 3 years in a row, and I really want to like do a case study on that and find out why. Like,
Were
what
you
does
a
that
child?
say about me as a child?
You-
Yeah,
You were a child.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Man,
Third
being a
grade?
child.
or no, I think it was second grade, third grade, and fourth grade.
She went for it.
Yeah, my parents
But
had divorced
that's-
like a long time ago, so maybe I was just like, brides are dead inside. Like, let's go.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
You know who else was a dead bride? Lindsay Lohan in a little movie called Moon Girl.
Sure
My
was.
favorite motion picture of all time,
A cinematic masterpiece.
if you will.
Well, I think now that we've done our fun trivia and talked about Halloween, let's talk about the Hellfire Club in England.
All right.
Because why not? At first, I was going with like a theme of hotels, and this kind of came out of a hotel and then turned into something totally different.
Rad.
So,
Cool.
so here we are. And I feel like this kind of checks. It's kind of Halloween-y a
Yeah.
little bit. So we're going to talk about the Hellfire Caves that are part of the Hellfire Club and the George and Dragon Inn that is nearby. And it's a little bit
Ooh.
part of the spooky history. So the Hellfire Caves are in Buckinghamshire and are man-made caves. And we're going to get to that in a minute.
That already sounds made up.
Sure does.
Buckinghamshire?
Right?
Kidding.
Right. Yeah.
They just put together the two most British words.
Buckinghamshire.
Sure, the
There we go.
Queen biscuit? That's
Yeah,
not a thing.
there you
That's
go.
that's nothing.
Truly. I did not make this up. It's a real thing.
Go ahead.
I promise. But they date back to 1748-ish.
Oh, so that's ancient.
So pretty old. Pretty old. And are a series of tunnels and chambers used by the most notorious pagan-inspired club ever, the Hellfire Club. And this is not the Eddie Munson from Stranger Things version, although I love that there's like a connection here as an Eddie Munson head.
Cam,
I'm
have you
into
seen
it.
Stranger Things?
I watched the first several seasons. I'm not caught up, but I'm only caught up from TikTok. I know who you're talking about.
You know
Yeah,
Eddie
talking about-
Munson.
I
You
feel
know
like I'm
him.
not alone for the first time ever.
Yeah, you got to watch this season.
I
but you
haven't
haven't watched
watched.
any of it.
I watched the first episode.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. I'm running up that hill. You see what I'm saying? It's
Hell
like
yeah,
I'm
you
not,
are.
I'm not like fully caught up, but like I'm caught up.
But I'm running up that hill.
I'm like looking
Yeah.
up the hill.
Yeah, you're like gazing up at the hill.
Yeah.
Well, either way, there is a little bit of a connection here, I guess, because Hellfire Clubs were supposed to be this place you could like totally be yourself, even your darkest self,
Ruh-roh.
with no judgment, no consequences. It was a place of like-minded people, later men only, but it did begin with men and women. There was no gender rules in the beginning, and then all of a sudden they decided to go backwards, and we're like, let's take that away.
Wow.
Yeah, they were like, why are we going forward? But it was a place where they could, drink, gamble, get busy with their mistresses in a place that nobody could find them. And I suppose if you're saying like there's some kind of connection between the Hellfire Club in Stranger Things, a bunch of D&Ders getting together with like-minded individuals, no place of judgment, It kind of checks.
It checks.
I get why they named it that. But Hellfire Clubs were clubs in early England known for a place of debauchery and Satanism. Like, that's what they were known as. Founded in 1719 by Philip, Duke of Wharton. He got his friends together and was like, let's start a club. That was the beginning of it. They were like, want to start a club? And these clubs were very secretive. Like, even now, people don't know what actually went on in there.
I love that.
They're just kind of taking bits and pieces of reports and things they found. But it was super secretive. And like I said, in the beginning, they dared to include men and women.
Okay, let's have some real talk, just one-on-one for a second. I know you know this feeling. You start your period and the only pad that you have available is uncomfortable. It's like crunchy and weird. We can literally start our car from our phones, but we're still settling for crunchy, uncomfortable pads. Girl, listen, when you're looking for softness and protection, Kotex has you covered. They are changing the game with a completely redesigned lineup of pads and liners that are designed around what women actually want, like Kotex Bamboo. Kotex Bamboo has a 100% bamboo-derived viscose top layer that provides ultra-soft protection, which means you don't have to worry about feeling itchy or uncomfortable. It's like the worst feeling ever. It's gentle on the skin and it's made without fragrance too. Check out Kotex.com for more details on the new and exciting launch of Kotex Bamboo, available in regular, heavy, overnight, and daily liners. Every flow covered. Now available at retailers nationwide. The Sherwin-Williams summer sale is here. Get 30% off select paints and stains or 35% off their newest product, Emerald Symmetry, July 17th through the 27th. Whether you're looking to refresh your interior or your exterior, they've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Their membership, which help fuel the idea that there must be Satanism in there.
Hell yeah.
Because if you're
That's what I was like, when you're
Yeah.
describing it, you're like, it's like gambling and drinking, Satanism. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is Satanism? Is
Yeah.
what I realized. I don't know the answer when you just described. That sounds like Vegas,
Well,
what you
there's-
described. And
Thank you for
So-
saying that, because there's a lot of things about this that I swear Vegas just pulled right from Hellfire Club.
Vegas was inspired.
Even their motto at one point becomes what happens underground stays underground, which
what?
is just very Vegas-y.
And
What
terrifying.
happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I think they just ripped right from here.
It also just never does, though. What happens in Vegas, I hear about on a podcast a week later.
And you know what? Hellfire Club, what stayed underground, really did stay underground for the most
So they
part.
really, they took it to heart.
So they really did it. And this club had like politicians in it, very elite and powerful people. Even the Earl of Sandwich was a member.
Right?
John Montague.
That guy.
That guy,
Uh-huh.
the sandwich guy. He was a member. And the whole premise of the clubs was to allow the members to be completely independent from traditional societal rules. Basically, do what you want. They drank, they had orgies, they mocked the church, just like all kinds of shit.
They were
like-
living down there.
And mocking the church was like the biggest thing that made them like Satanists. They were like, oh, you must be with the devil. But it was just them kind of just having fun.
They were vibing.
This is so. I think what's funny about it is like, just we've always needed space
Yeah.
to not deal with
Anything.
societal constraints.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, how grateful I am that many of these things can just be done in my own hotel room.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And that you don't need to
In a
meet
tunnel.
in an underground cave.
Beneath, yes.
You close your hotel room door, like what happens underground stays underground.
Just leave me alone. I'm just debauching in here.
They're like, we just have your suitcases.
We were just bringing the room service.
Sorry.
Now, according to Burials and Beyond, which is a really cool website, they had nun-themed sex parties.
Nun-themed sex parties.
Were there real nuns? No.
I don't think so. I think these were just facetious nuns, but
Yeah.
it was going on.
And this was in the 1700s.
Yeah.
So people have always been kind of rad.
People have always been cheeky.
I like that.
That's right. You know what is like much creepier than this to me? Because this to me just actually feels like kind of silly. It feels silly, not spooky at all. But do you know what an anchorite or an anchoress is?
Oh, I've heard of that.
It's like a nun or like a priest who wanted to be like specifically devoted to like one church.
Yep.
And also to solo prayer. And that person would like pledge to a particular physical church. And then the church would build a little thing around the outside and wall them into it with like a little window.
What?
And that's where the person would live for the rest of their life.
Why
in a
would
little
you want
cell
that?
that's walled to the outside of a church usually. So you could visit if you were like
What?
whatever. And so that church was like very blessed by that particular person, and the town would be, happy about them or whatever. But anyway, this would have existed at the same time.
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking. Like these motherfuckers are like, we're hard asses. We go in a cave below a thing
Nun orgies.
and have a nun-themed sex party. It's like, no, this is fucking chill. You know who is
not chill?
Like, who's not chill at all is the fucking nun walled to the church above you, dog. That fucking nun is nuts over there.
She's living in a wall right now.
Yeah.
Wall yourself
With,
into
like,
a church so I know it's real.
Yeah, with like a little like mail chute that you can,
for just like their daily bread.
Like fuck, that's
wild.
bananas.
That's the definition of spooky.
And what's wild is these people are existing doing this. So this thing, their main like meeting area when they end up going underground in these tunnels was right under a church.
100%.
So that's happening above them.
Exactly. And above them is this person just like, I'll talk to no one but God.
I'm gonna live in this wall.
Please.
Holy shit. God. That like makes me feel like I'm walled up in a church.
I know. It's also like Edgar Allan Poe walks by and is like, what if I did that to someone else? But the nun's like, I asked for this. Like, what's scarier? You know what I mean? Like, it's like so scary.
That's all scary.
I think that I asked for this is scarier.
That's right. I agree.
For this.
Absolutely. That wins. Yeah, it does. You're in a place of,
I asked for this.
Whoa.
Holy shit. They're selling merch outside that says, I asked for this. Buy a t-shirt.
They they push them through the slots so the nun can sign.
That's so wild.
Man, oh man.
Wow. That's scary. That's way scarier because they just came together to do these crazy parties. They discuss, and they also like to have a finer moment where they would discuss literature with each other.
Totally.
First orgy, then literature.
Yeah. It was essentially the Finer Things Club from The Office, but with orgies. Like that's what it was.
Absolutely.
And in 1721, actually, King George I heard about all this and all the rumors that were happening, and he actually outlawed it, like wouldn't allow it to happen. So then they were doing it like under, like the behind the king's back.
Ooh,
but nobody gave a shit. They were like, okay, sure, George. But in 1746, Sir Francis Dashwood decided to form another version of this club. He called it like a ton of shit, but it was a Hellfire Club. That's what it essentially was. They did get called that eventually, but they started by calling themselves the Dilettanti. And his club, which is like, woohoo. And his clubs did not allow women to join.
Lame.
Because why not just progress backwards at this point, you know? And it was supposed to be very highbrow. And this one was supposed to be, it was touted as a men's study group to talk about literature, ancient Greece, history. They were just fancy.
I'm so sure.
But again, it was just a gentleman's club is what they were calling it. And after attending some Hellfire Clubs himself, he decided he was really going to lean into their ideals. So this eventually got called the Monks of Medmenham, I believe it was, and the Order of the Knights of St. Francis.
Ooh, I prefer the latter.
Yeah, which was then eventually called Hellfire Club. But Benjamin Franklin was a member of Hellfire Club.
Also checks.
Because he lived in England for a while. You know, that
no
makes
wonder
sense.
he wanted to invent glasses.
There you go. He wanted to see it. He wanted to see what was going on. He was like, I feel like I'm missing a huge part of this.
Let me put my specs on.
It's dark in the caves. So Hellfire Club, again, all about pleasure. Very Hellraiser.
Yes.
Which, since you don't love horror movies, so
Don't worry,
know
I've read the summary.
You're like, don't worry, I know.
I don't want you to think I haven't read the summary.
So you know.
It is a confusing movie to read a summary of, though, I'll say it.
I would think.
I was going to say that one you just have
Very
to...
complicated.
Yeah. There's a lot of ideas in there.
I don't think you should watch it, though, because, like, real scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't people get torn apart?
Oh, yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, that's like...
I don't like to know about that.
That happens like a couple times in the first one.
Everybody's getting
lots of body
constantly
horror.
Torn apart, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lots of that.
Ugh.
But Hellfire Club had such sights to show you, basically. That's what they were here to do.
Just like Pinhead.
Just like Pinhead. And they used to have so they had their nun sex parties. They would also have parties where you had to come in costume, kind of like,
like an ABC party.
like an Eyes Wide Shut kind of thing, like that kind of vibe. That movie Eyes Wide Shut, where they have that like crazy ritual.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah. See, if you see it, it's like the same.
If
vibe.
you know, you know.
Yeah.
Ick.
Yeah. So you would have to come in costume to these parties. There was wine, there was orgies, there was ancient ritualistic symbols, there were phallic symbols everywhere. They were just all about it.
I love that, like, since the dawn of time, people have been like drawing dicks on things.
Yeah, they're just like dicks.
It's like, haha, you know
I
what would be
also
funny?
I also love that because of your age, I think you haven't seen Eyes Wide Shut, but it like would have come out when maybe we were like teens or something, because it's a Stanley Kubrick movie.
Yeah.
And like, so it's actually like really long, slow, kind of boring, bananas, but there's like some sex stuff in it. And it was for sure something that young teens were like sneaking a viewing of, but like jokes on us because it is like a
so
high art
up.
film and so slow. It's like Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, and you're like, oh, but they're a real couple at the time, and all these things, and it's like just cut to those kids being like, when does anyone want to fast forward? Like, this is so oh my
god, I haven't seen boobs yet. What's happening?
Walking again? Like,
no one's naked yet. And then it gets real fucked up and you're like, whoa, what have I done?
But it's also like tension. Like, it's not like,
it's meant to be a cinematic experience.
Exactly.
Like, for like highbrow.
We're like pausing Porky's to put that in, and it's like, no, this is not the right thing.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been described as highbrow, so I'll sit that one out.
None of us
very highbrow. It's very, very highbrow.
Very highbrow. They also had the largest collection of pornography in their underground library.
That's a flex.
The largest collection in England. Excuse me. I don't want to oversell it.
Not in the world.
Yeah, not in the world. Maybe, we don't know. But they had a couple of meeting places, but as time went on, they got a ton of members, because that sounds great. And we needed we needed a bigger place.
Was that Freudian?
I was like, whoops. My previous life.
In a past life.
So they needed a bigger place for headquarters, for meeting places. So the first place that they got was an abandoned monastery, and it was in West Wycombe. It was like super run down, like big columns, and it was like super gothic looking, which definitely worked with their vibe that they were trying to achieve. And this is when the members started calling themselves nuns or monks. They would refer to themselves as nuns or monks, but they were not. And on the top of the door, so this whole place is like really run down and gothic and like creepy, but he had this beautiful stained glass sign put above the door that said in Latin, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but
Don't read the Latin.
I'm not going to read the Latin. It translates to "do what thou wilt."
Oh, I like that.
Which is their motto. So he was like, come on in, do whatever the fuck you want.
I like that motto. Do what thou wilt.
Yeah, why not? But then they switched to an even more spooky and metal, in my opinion, establishment. They went into legit caves underground. In 1748, Dashwood started using his money to have caves around Wycombe and under the monastery and some churches expanded into a network of caverns and tunnels. These tunnels actually run under the river Styx.
Oh.
Which I didn't even realize. I totally forgot that's like an actual thing named after, obviously, the river Styx.
Right.
Oh.
So it's got good vibes down there.
Yeah, totally.
They
shouldn't sage or anything.
No, and this is when they adopted that motto of what goes underground stays underground. You know, Vegas. So newspapers of this time period were all about this secret society. They would say that they were clearly performing rituals and sacrifices, although no evidence came forward of that. They were just saying it because they were mocking the church and doing things that were not great at the time. But they were going against society and morality, so they had to be the devil. That
People
was just,
we're mad.
You either are with us or you are against us and you are the devil. So, devil. Now, near these caves is an inn, and it has a pub in it too, and it's called the George and Dragon. And it was built in 1720, still stands. Many members of the Hellfire Club were frequent visitors to the inns and the bar and the lodgings there. And there's a ghost that is part George and Dragon and part Hellfire Club cave, kind of like a mishmash.
Oh.
And this ghost is a 16-year-old barmaid, and she used to work at the inn's pub in the 18th century. Her name was Suki, and her tale is actually pretty sad.
Oh.
So Suki was apparently beautiful. She was smart. She was savvy. She was like a cool chick, and she was very much sought after, especially by the people who traveled through the inn and got a drink at the pub. She was not interested in anyone. She was like holding out.
Suki was doing Suki.
Yeah, standards. She had standards. She was not going to give in to them. So she was rebuffing most of these men's affections. She was like, no, thank you. She was holding out for a nobleman. She was like, I'm going to work my way up. I deserve better. Okay.
Smart gal.
So she was waiting, and finally one day this kind and handsome young traveler comes in, and it's love at first sight. They immediately are smitten with each other. He keeps coming in. They're having this like adorable flirtation, and people believed he was likely part of the Hellfire Club too, because he was a nobleman, and that like a lot of them came through there. And again, he liked her too, but like things were happening. So this sounds like a happy tale. It's like, cool. Suki got what she wants.
Probably not.
No, she's a tragic ghost. So 3 men who actually were lusting after Suki to an extreme degree, like were not ready. They heard that she had fallen for someone else. Toxic masculinity goes deep, and rejection was not something that they were ready to take. They were not ready to just tuck their tails and walk out of the place. So they decided revenge was the only way to go about dealing with their sad feelings, which never ends well.
No.
So they put together a message, and they sent it to her at the inn. And in the message, it said that it was from her beloved, like the man she was in love with. And he was asking her to meet him at the Hellfire Caves.
And she was probably stoked.
I would be stoked. I'd be like, all right.
Because what happens underground stays underground. She's going to have a night. She probably shaved her legs.
She shaved above the knee. It's crazy.
Yeah, she was going to town.
And he asked her to wear a white dress because he said, I want to run away and get married. I said, run away.
I want to run away and marry you.
So wear your white dress.
Uh-oh.
And she's all excited. She's like, I'm going to dress like a bride. So she puts on her beautiful white dress. She goes down to the caves, and she arrives there, and she's just waiting for him, holding her lantern in those caves. Hours go by, and she's waiting, and he's not showing up. And then suddenly, those 3 assholes walk out, and they're laughing hysterically at her, humiliating her. She's pissed. So she was like, and she was also probably terrified. She's in a dark cave with these 3.
Yeah.
I would not be psyched. So she's angry, and she's yelling at them and being like, how dare you? They retaliated by all 3 of them throwing rocks at her, like taunting her and throwing rocks at her. Eventually, she got hit in the head with a rock that cracked her skull, knocked her out. The 3 gentlemen run out of the cave, taking her lantern with them. So she is now in complete and utter darkness, just bleeding out on the ground. And somehow, by someone, no one knows who, someone must have come and brought her back to her room at the inn, and they must have wrapped her head in some kind of like towel of some sort. But no one called a doctor. No one called anyone. They just placed her in her bed, and she was left there bleeding. She was found dead the next morning.
What?
Yeah.
The fuck?
I don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
I don't like it. Suki did not either, because Suki is pissed. And she probably has a lot of unfinished business in both of these places. She's seen a ton now. Today, she has seen at this second, in the inn itself. And she's walking through the hallways, people say, dressed in her white gown.
No.
She's like an angry bride.
No.
Yeah. She brings a heavy draft of cold air and leaves one wherever she goes.
No, I don't like to hear it.
Ooh, my Dead Bride reference was topical.
It was.
I'm just throwing up. I don't like it.
You're like, oh no, I'm just vomiting. Excuse me, I'm just driving.
I'm actually just going to need a
I'm
second.
like, wait. Let me let you
ghosts.
drive.
I don't like them.
Well, and it's even worse because guests will see her. They'll wake up in their beds and see Suki sitting at the vanity mirror in their room or at the edge of their bed. And she's said to be just sad and she doesn't have a threatening feel to her. But the scary part is when people see her, she still has the cloth wrapped around her head that's soaked in blood. And she'll just turn around and stare at them and then vanish.
Oh! I wish you guys could see Cam's face right now. Cam is not well.
I don't like ghosts. I don't like ghosts.
I asked for this. So now that prank wasn't funny. That prank that they pulled on Suki turned into murder. So there's that started as a prank, ended in murder. But apparently the Hellfire Club was a bunch of pranksters. Like they were known to be a bunch of pranksters. I thought this was funny. It has nothing to do with ghosts, but I just thought it was funny. Mostly their pranks were at other people's expense. And there was a report that the Earl of Sammy there, John Montague, and Dashwood himself actually attended a church service in town one day, and they brought with them a tiny monkey and released it into the service. And the whole place thought it was actually the devil himself, and they fled in terror.
Obsessed.
And I was like, that's kind of funny. Intense.
Especially if you have no context for a monkey.
Like you're just like,
I'm
what the hell
assuming
is
maybe that not everybody has seen a monkey.
Exactly.
True.
Era.
That is the devil himself.
Especially probably not in England.
Getting scared is one thing. Getting a thrill is, well, you want more of those in your life. The Genesis GV70 is built to thrill, baby. A thrilling yet elegant design always makes driving the GV70 an exciting adventure. Its powerful athletic stance screams performance and turns heads. Everybody's looking at you, girl, or boy, or whoever. Command the road and experience a class-leading standard 300 horsepower. Oh my God. Plus, discover the different dynamic drive modes for all different terrains. Choose between the different terrain modes for whatever road conditions you may encounter. The Genesis GV70's award-winning technology and performance lets you drive with comfort and drive with confidence all at the same time. It's an exciting SUV with intuitive tech that can make your ride smooth even when the road isn't. And its blind spot cameras allow you to see what's next to you. It's like having eyes on the side of your head. That's pretty iconic. Its performance, by the way, is measured not only in power, but in how it makes you feel confident, sexy. The Genesis GV70. Learn more at genesis.com and feel the GV70. These long dog days of summer, I mean, we just made it through a heat wave. Mama was parched through this heat wave. I was hitting up Dunkin' every single day, and I will continue to, probably for the rest of my days, but especially this summer. Dunkin' is helping everyone stay cool this summer with its lineup of refreshers. These drinks are packed with bold, fruity flavors and served ice cold. It's amazing. Dunkin' refreshers are the perfect afternoon pick-me-up. I like to start my morning with them personally, and then sometimes I go back for a second one because I'm just feeling crazy. They come in a variety of delicious flavors, including fan favorites mango pineapple and strawberry dragon fruit. And then for a limited time, there's black cherry and there's pink pineapple. I'm going to tell you something right now, and it's a bold claim, let me tell you, but I stand behind it. Pink pineapple will change your life. It is so good. It has me feeling like I'm sitting in a pool, resort side, just living, honey. It's so yummy. Try your favorite flavor with green tea, sparkling water, lemonade, or Dunkin's all-new limeade. I haven't tried the limeade yet, but I'm going to. Usually I get my drinks made with green tea and occasionally lemonade, but I do really like the green tea. Or if you don't want to build your own, try one of Dunkin's curated refreshers like the Cherry Lime Ricky or the Ultimate Pink Daydream. The Cherry Lime Ricky, scrumptious. I could drink like 3 of these a day. They're so freaking yummy. Head to Dunkin' today and find your favorite refresher. Dunkin' refreshers contain less than 1% fruit juice. Limited time offer.
Where did they get a monkey?
I also feel bad for the monkey.
I know, it's not cool to like use unwilling animals in your pranks.
Like that probably wasn't
But that
great.
monkey, he was probably like, let's fuck shit up.
But that's funny. But also Benjamin Franklin, who I said was a member, he's said to also still be hanging down in those caves sometimes.
Ooh.
He was good pals with Dashwood. He became part of the club while the caves were happening. And he apparently had a chamber in the cave named after him. It was his like special chamber.
I don't like the idea of a chamber.
I don't
I'm
like the
fine
idea of
with
a
him being
Benjamin
a ghost
Franklin
for some
chamber.
reason. I don't mind him as a ghost. I don't know why. That doesn't bother me. I don't want a bride to be a ghost.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to be sitting anywhere.
No.
I don't like that.
Especially not on your bed.
When you wake up.
I don't like the idea of them turning around. Here's things I don't like.
Yeah.
When people are walking down the hall, if it's a ghost, don't walk down the hall.
Don't
but
walk
you
down the
can't see
hall.
me, you walk right through me. Get out of here.
Get out of
That's,
here.
I don't like cold
You're not
air.
welcome.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No.
A chill. But Benjamin Franklin, if he was just probably just like, I'm doing a lot of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't really know anything about him except that he's like doing
He
a lot
did
of work.
stuff.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what he's still doing. So you're correct. He's
Yeah.
really just looking around his chamber.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
You can do that.
He doesn't bother anyone. But it's kind of funny because American tourists will be like, it's so weird that it looks like the guy on the money. Like they're like, I saw this guy down there and he's like the guy on the money. And they're like, yeah, that's Benjamin Franklin.
That's the
I don't
guy
like
himself.
Like we know. We're like, yeah. But yeah, he's just down there apparently just searching for something. Nobody really knows what. Maybe he dropped his glasses in there and he's looking forever.
Ooh,
But
I don't like that. I don't
Yeah.
like that he's searching for something.
because what is he searching for?
Yeah.
What do you do in there?
Secrets.
Are no
See,
fun.
that is
Secrets.
Hurt someone.
There you
so that's what this is all about, is what I'm saying. I also don't like ghosts that scream.
No.
Just had to throw that out there. We've run into a lot of stories where a ghost will just shriek and then disappear.
No, I don't think they do that.
I don't like
I've never
that.
heard of that.
They
No.
don't do that.
No,
That's
they
not
would never
real.
do that to
No.
me.
I get overstimulated with a lot of sound, and that would like send me into a. I'd have to go.
You'd wall yourself up in a church.
I would.
Yeah.
I would do
No, I don't like it. Ghosts.
So we have Benjamin Franklin, he's just kind of like looking around. We have Suki, who's really angry, really sad, and just running around with a bleeding head. Poor Suki. Now, the Georgian Dragon itself was also the site of a robbery that turned into murder, like right in the inn. And this man, who I could not find a name for, was murdered actually in the pub part of the inn. And now people can hear him walking with a heavy boot up and down the main staircase. That's like his haunt. And I found a case where someone was so upset one night about the constant slamming of what sounded like heavy feet just up and down that they yelled out for it to stop. And it stopped when they did that. But then it continued until the person left. Like kept going until they left.
They said, this is my residual haunt, and you're not going to tell me what I can and can't do.
I am getting my steps in. Get off me.
This is the kind of thing where like people then deliberately stay at this place.
Yeah.
Because they're different than me.
Because they're different than me.
Yeah, that's like us. Like, we would go stay there.
Yeah.
I want to go see
No, I
these
don't
caves, but I'm scared to
You
go
wanna-
in caves.
Why don't we go do an in-person recording?
Yeah.
Are you going to
At
come?
the thing with Ghost.
Yeah.
If I see a ghost, I'll die.
I will
Then
go into
then
cardiac
it'll
arrest.
be my ghost, and my ghost will just be saying to people, I saw a ghost. It's so scary.
Imagine a ghost whispering in your
Oh my
ear,
God.
I saw a ghost. You might be the coolest fucking ghost of all time.
You would be the scariest ghost.
Imagine I saw a ghost. I'd be like, you are a
Oh.
ghost.
Oh my God.
I like that. You should put that in your back pocket.
Holy shit.
Keep that idea in your brain.
Oh,
So scary.
man.
That's good.
It's
Oh.
so scary.
That just gave me the chills. I keep saying, oh, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that at all. So we'll talk about one or two more little ones. So we got Paul Whitehead. Do you know him?
No.
No, you don't.
No,
worry
but
about
I had to go to a dermatologist because of him once. What?
it. Well, he is another one that is haunting the cave in kind of the surrounding areas. Now, Paul Whitehead was an important part of the Hellfire Club. In the adjacent communities, I would say. He was the secretary and manager of the entire organization.
Ooh.
He knew everything about the club, its goings on. That meant he knew everything about very powerful and important people.
Oh.
So this guy was like someone you either had to kill to make sure your stuff wasn't leaked out, or you had to be real nice to him. So he was a pretty powerful guy. But he went so far as to, obviously he knew a lot. This is how we know some shit was going down in there, because he went so far as to burn all books and papers that had anything to do with the club in like a huge bonfire. And there are reports that he said to those there during this time, neither history nor my critics shall judge me by my works. No man shall pick over my words and divine the sublime. So he's like, I'm not going to give you shitheads anything.
Yeah, that's like everybody deleting their Twitter history.
Literally. Yeah. It's like he just went off the grid immediately. But what's weird, 6 hours after he did this, he died in his bed.
Ooh. Do you think he knew he was heading out?
I think he might have known, and he was like, I can't leave all this shit.
Yeah.
What in the world?
What in the world?
No such thing as a coincidence.
And does he come back as a ghost with no paperwork?
He does, actually. That's part of his haunt.
How did you know?
So he's always just looking for like an administrative employee around. He's like, help.
He's like, are there any of my
Paperwork.
works left?
Someone help me. But it gets even weirder because he left in his will. He wanted to leave his body to science, which like good on him. But he wanted his heart in particular to be left to Sir Francis Dashwood to take his heart and have it placed in an urn and put on display in the caves.
That's really
Hellfire
fun.
Why?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And Dashwood did it.
Yeah, he did.
He did it.
What do you mean by on display?
Like just put it in an urn and he wanted that
But
urn.
is the urn see-through?
I don't think so. I think it was, so the urn was on display. That's what but don't worry, because apparently people would visit this urn forever.
Wait, can I guess?
And they would open it, take the heart out, and play ball with it. Like play catch with it.
That's not what I thought you were going to say. I thought they would hear a beating heart. I thought it would be spooky, not inappropriate sports.
Yeah, just inappropriate sports.
Spooky, inappropriate sports. You're cursed. You can't touch somebody's heart without consent.
Yeah. Apparently they do.
Figuratively or literally.
Here's what I'll say about this. It's like growing up in the Catholic Church, none of this is like spookier than anything that's just normalized in that faith and religion. Because like, for instance, saints are just like chopped up.
Yeah.
And then their different body parts are put in under different altars as like the reason that particular church is rad. Like somebody's head is somewhere and then their like fingers somewhere else. You know, that's what like relics are.
Yeah.
And it's all cute until you like grow up and think about it.
Until you actually.
I never knew that.
You're just like, wait a minute.
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that gnarly?
I had no idea that was a thing.
I just love this church
like,
is rad because the saint's fingers under the altar.
Totally. Yeah, it's like a whole and also this is, I mean, because I was a theology student, like lived in Rome for a little while, like this was like this, all of the spooky stuff. Like I've been to there are sub-catacombs beneath the Vatican that I've been to.
Oh,
that
amazing.
Only a certain number of people are allowed to go to every year because your breath degrades it. And there's like hermetically sealed doors. And then it's like you have like 10 seconds to walk through and then like the door shuts again.
Oh my God.
You know?
That's
and like,
cool.
By the way, also there is a pope who the lore is, because popes are not embalmed, and then they had to dig, it's John the 23rd, they had to like dig him up to move his body or whatever. And then when they opened the thing, he was not decayed. So then what they did was they put him in a glass case in St. Peter's. He's like, you can see him. And I think that actually the church has said since then, like, no, he is embalmed. But the reason people were initially interested is because he was not embalmed and you could see his entire body. Like I've seen his entire body. It looks like it's carved out of wood. It's horrifying. But my point is, nobody's played ball with it, but they did put it in a glass.
Nobody's played ball.
So all of these, like, also like ghosts aren't really a thing, but like angels, Jesus. Yeah. Actually, yeah. I'm going to strike that.
The
Jesus,
ghost.
one of the most famous, if not the most famous ghost of all time.
Is he the Holy Spirit?
Say it again?
Is he the Holy Spirit? Because then there's another one.
But you know, he was killed. He was crucified, and then he came back 3 days later. Then he walked around and he said to all of his friends, if you don't believe it's me, put your hand inside of my body where I've been stabbed by a what is this, a spear? Or do you want to put your fingers inside of my hands where I was nailed to the cross?
Bro,
My point is, like,
no, that's
exactly. All of his friends were like, okay, Jesus. So
Like, I trust you.
And then we like painted pictures of that and like put it up everywhere. We're just like, this is so cute, but it's like horrifying.
So
that's
there's nothing more
that
horrifying.
is spooky. Truly spooky.
Yeah.
Well, and I wonder if this whole thing, like put my heart in an urn and put it on display, is almost like a little like nudge at like the relics kind of thing. Like, this is our holy place, quote unquote, that we're mocking religion down
That's
here.
Gotta be something.
You know, there's got to be something there. And then assholes just came and played ball with his heart.
Yeah.
Which, like, whoa, just that more than one person had the idea to take the heart out and play catch is,
I don't know,
unfathomable to me.
Unfathomable.
Unfathomable.
Seems like had really limited resources.
Inconceivable is what it is.
It just doesn't. It seems so splattery. Anyway,
and then eventually it's going to get crusty. And it's going to start crisping and falling apart.
It crisps?
Oh, I don't
like
know
it's
what
going to dry out.
But I feel like you probably do know what happens to
it does.
hearts. So, yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to dry out eventually. Like, it's going to take a while, but it's going to dry out. And then it's just going to start getting gnarly.
Yeah,
and it's going
to
that thing's going to smell.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Your hands are going to smell for a while. But I think back then they were all just smelly anyways.
That started a plague.
Do you think they were so smelly that if one of them had touched a decaying heart, the other people would not have known?
Probably not.
You never know.
No one even knew.
A whole thing. Anyway, wow.
Yeah. It's wild. And the heart was stolen. It's not even there anymore. 1829, it got stolen by they claim it's an Australian soldier, but I don't know if that was just being like, they did it.
But no basis.
But there's no actual basis. But the urn is still around. Just sans heart. And people will see Paul Whitehead, the heart man, they'll see him looking for his heart in the caves.
Oh, that's sad.
And around the areas of the George and Dragon Inn. And they say they believe that he's also trying to, which I don't know if I believe this, he went to a lot of trouble to get rid of those secrets. People think he's trying to unveil, like finally reveal the secrets of the Hellfire Club.
I don't think so.
So he's looking for like papers to be like,
that he knows he burned.
Yeah, like maybe he left some in there and only he knows where it's hidden, and now he's looking for it. It's like when you put something in a spot and you're like, that's a good special spot. I'm gonna find that, and then you spend the rest of eternity looking for it.
Yeah.
Well, look, and I have to go in a moment, but I do have to say that of those two things, a ghost looking for its own heart is so much scarier than a ghost who's just misplaced.
Yes, I'm gonna go with the looking for the heart.
Yeah, that's way more scary.
Has anyone seen my I have like a W-2 it was here before I died, and if you can find it, because
I swore I'd remember where I put it.
Is still alive, and
yeah,
I owe back taxes.
So if we could just facilitate this real quick,
that'd be great.
Get it quick. And you know what? The last thing I'll say before we have to end this, because it's just hilarious, is it was also said that the sandwich was actually created down in the Hellfire Caves because the Earl of Sammy would ask people down there to bring him salted pieces of beef between bread, and then they would do their gambling and he would be eating it. So his friends would be like, hey, get me I'll have the same as sandwich. That's what they would say. And they would all get them. And now you're eating a Hellfire sandwich.
Awesome.
Now that's how you hold a heart.
Hell yeah.
Between two pieces of bread.
Yes, a salted heart between two pieces of bread.
Wow. Thank you, Alaina. And thank you, Cam, for joining us today. We know you are so busy, so that was so cool of you to hang out with us today.
Yeah, it was so nice to be here. And, since I currently live in a hotel, thanks so much for all of this hotel ghost material.
You're welcome.
I hope you don't run into Suki tonight.
And let us know, is there anything that you want to plug?
Oh, you know what's really
Free
fun
reign.
right now that I'm just enjoying is I just really make these videos on I do a zillion things, but one thing I really think is fun right now is I make these videos on my Instagram.
I think they're fun
love
too.
them.
I love them so much.
So I think people should just go watch those. They're just stupid little reels.
They're delightful.
They make me happy. Yeah.
They
I
make
love
us
that.
happy too. They'll make you happy.
Go follow Cam on Instagram, you people.
Yeah, I feel like it's like, I think they'll work for this audience.
Yeah, I think so
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
We'll put it in the show notes so that you guys can just click
Cute.
and find.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening. We hope that you keep listening, and we hope that you keep it weird. But not so weird that you're a ghost that haunts Cam's hotel, because she does not like that.
I like things my way. My coffee, my schedule, and my treatment. So I talked to my doctor about self-injecting with the Vyvgart Hytrulo prefilled syringe, which contains F-gartigimod alpha and hyaluronidase QVFC. It's injected under your skin, subcutaneously. It means I can inject in my space, on my time. It's my treatment, my way. Visit VyvgartMyWay.com. That's VYVGART MyWay.com. And talk to your doctor about Vyvgart Hytrulo. Brought to you by Argenix.
Feeling stuck with rising ad costs and flat results? Realize Taboola's advertising platform for businesses unlocks growth beyond search and social. Taboola's algorithm engages with high-intent users on the open web, accelerating their path to conversion. Powered by an AI model trained on over 500 billion monthly signals, Realize delivers smarter prospecting with privacy-safe targeting. The result? Higher conversion rates and scalable funnel at lower cost. To learn more, visit realize.com/podcast.